Starting the bulletin with developments from Israel, where an unprecedented 300,000 reservists have been called up amid the ongoing Israel-Hamas war. Israeli forces have already announced a total siege of the Gaza Strip in a sign that it may be planning a full-blown ground assault. Now, the developments come as the death toll climbed to nearly 1,600, with over 900 confirmed dead in Israel and at least 687 deaths in Gaza. In the latest, Israel's envoy to the UN said Hamas is holding over 150 hostages in Gaza as the nation ramps up its efforts to obliterate Hamas terrorist capabilities. The United Nations Relief and Works Agency says its emergency shelters in Gaza are at 90% capacity, with more than 137,000 people taking cover from Israeli strikes. The agency said 83 schools have been turned into shelters. The development comes as Israel continued with its heavy bombardment of Hamas hideouts overnight in Gaza. Now, in total, Israel says over 1,200 locations have been hit in the strikes that have continued for over 3 days. Now, in the wake of intense attacks from Israel, the Hamas group issued a stern warning. The militant group that has taken over 100 hostages after it first attacked Israel on Saturday said it would start executing them one by one for every civilian house bombed by Israel without warning. Now, the Israeli leadership, on the other hand, is bracing for a long war. A senior cabinet member says Israel could set up a national unity government within hours. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had announced forming a unity government earlier. In another development, the US military says it is sending in fresh supplies of air defenses, munitions and other security assistance to Israel. Top US and Israeli military commander discussed the Hamas attack and steps to strengthen US military posture in the region. The Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, on the other hand, is reportedly set to visit Moscow. An official confirmation is awaited from the Kremlin, though, about when the visit will take place. Now, Hamas bombarded Israel with thousands of rockets in an unprecedented attack, triggering a fresh conflict in the region. The Hamas fighter also infiltrated the Israeli territory from land, sea and air. It was a multi-pronged attack, going on a rampage, killing civilians and taking over 150 hostages, which included several foreign nationals from several nations, east and west. Israel launched retaliatory airstrikes across Gaza, declaring a war against the Hamas group.